Alright boys, today we're doing the basic reversal. Here's what it looks like. That's the move, and here is a slow-mo. Alright, so to get right into it, this move is a great way to start from like a normal, open, just cutting position and go really quickly into a standard reverse cutting position. So it's a pretty useful move, I would say. To begin, you're going to start off holding the knife in just a standard cutting grip, and you're going to put your just thumb on the back of the knife, right, like you're going to cut an apple or something, right? From this point, what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb and you're going to place it in the middle of the handle here, right? So the blade is facing away from me. I'm going to take my thumb here, I'm going to put it in the middle of the safe handle, right about there. I'm just going to push forward, and I'm going to push the knife into the ends of my fingers. So what that looks like, right, if I'm standing there cutting something, I take my thumb, I push, and I wind up in this position here. So you'll just notice it's basically the exact same thing, except the knife is just sitting on the ends of my fingers here, like that. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger and you're going to place it along the back of the knife. And so it's not right in the middle of the knife, though. It's off to the side, right? So it's not in line with the blade. At this point, from this position here, what you're going to do is you're going to take the sharp side of the knife, which is pointing away from you, and you're going to point it towards you. So again, to recap, right? You got the knife like you're using it. You're going to take your thumb, put it in the middle of the handles. You're going to push forward, move the knife lower in your hand. You're going to take your index finger. You're going to place it along the back of the safe handle, but not in line with the blade, right? So not here, but here. I'm going to take the sharp side of the blade, which is pointing away from me. I'm going to point that towards me. At this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch with my thumb here. I'm going to extend my last three fingers, and I'm going to throw the bite handle out over my index finger like that to wind up in this position here. And right, so I've got the knife kind of resting on my index finger there, and the handle's up. And so what that'll look like, right? You're cutting, you push forward, index on top, blade towards you, and out over top of your index finger. At this point, what you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb, and you're going to pinch on the safe handle as low down as you can reach, right? And so it'll help because your index is out here, and so the knife is kind of far away, and you can pinch with your middle finger and pinch with your thumb, right? And so for me, I'm pinching right about 3/4 of the way down, and that's right where I want to be. Now, from here, what you're going to do is you're going to use your index finger, and you're going to use a little bit of a upwards motion to fling the other handles up and have them pivot around your middle finger and thumb, which you pinched with. So once again, right, you got a normal grip here. You push with your thumb, index on top, blade towards you, out over your index. You're going to take your thumb and your middle finger. You're going to pinch as low down as you can. You're going to pull towards yourself. The knife is going to rotate around your middle finger and thumb, and it's going to hit the back of your hand like that. And so what that'll look like is if you're doing that right, it'll look something like this. At this point here, what you're going to do is you are going to pinch with your bottom 3 or 4 fingers, depending on how you grab it. All right, so my thumb is not touching it here. I'm just pinching with my bottom 4 fingers. At this point, what I'm going to do a little bit of an interesting trick here. And so to start, we're going to do a C motion. So I'm going to push away from myself and then up. So you can kind of see, right, I'm doing this kind of a C motion here. And what that's going to do is if you do it right, it's going to cause the other handle to come up and hit your hand, which is what you want. Something like that. So once again, right from the top, you're holding the knife, you push with your thumb, index on top, point towards yourself, out. You're going to pinch with your thumb and middle finger. You're going to fling the knife upside down. It's going to hit the back of your hand. And then I'm going to pinch with my bottom 4 fingers. At this point, I'm going to do a little bit of a C motion to get the bite handle to hit my fingers. Now this is the tricky part. So what you're going to do is for this C motion, you can kind of think of it in 2 halves, right? There's the push forward and then the pull backwards. While you're pushing forwards, what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb and you're going to pinch the top of the safe handle like that, right? And so you don't want to do this too soon, but you don't want to do it too late either. So as I push forward, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to pinch the safe handle. So you can kind of see what I'm doing there. Right after I pinch, I'm going to take my bottom 4 fingers and I'm going to extend them like that. So I'm switching from pinching with my thumb to pinching with my, or from pinching with my 4 fingers to pinching with my thumb. So you kind of do a little bit of this kind of a motion, right? Where you pinch with the thumb, release with the 4 fingers. Once you release with the 4 fingers, you're going to do the other half of the C, and the knife is going to come up and you're going to close your hand on it. And so what that'll look like, it's kind of a confusing step, but it'll look something like that. It's going to take a little bit of coordination to get this right, so you can get all the timing down. But this is the motion that you want to have, right? So you're pinching with just your 4 fingers, you push forward, switch to your thumb, extend your 4 fingers, pull backwards, and catch the knife like that. Now, to put it all together, right, you're cutting, you push forward, index on top, point towards yourself, out, pinch with your middle finger and thumb, flip the knife upside down, pinch with your 4 fingers, push forward, pinch with your thumb, extend your last 4 fingers, and pull backwards, like that. And that's the whole move. So the thing is, right, of course, this is a bunch of different steps, but when you get it good, you can do it all in one motion. And you can use the momentum, from when the knife hits here to help you, and that'll assist in doing that last part. And so I hope you guys like that one. Hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Peace.